You were born in Cuba, so I know you have some unique insight into what's happening. Let me start, though, with the practical matters there on the ground in Miami. Obviously, a strong reaction amongst many residents there. What's the situation tonight, and does the PD have things pretty much under control?
Yeah, look, I mean, in the actual city of Miami, our residents have been phenomenal. They have been responsibly exercising First Amendment rights. We really support First Amendment activity in this country, unlike the totalitarian government in Cuba, the murderous government in Cuba. But we keep getting calls about the blockage of the expressway here in South Florida. And to be clear, that is not the city of Miami. That is outside of our city. And so I can just tell the community that in our city, while we support the First Amendment, we will not tolerate blocking of freeways because it has unintended consequences. People could get caught there and stuck trying to get to a hospital. It interferes with interstate commerce. I can just go on down the line. It's dangerous for everyone involved. So just be aware that that's not the city of Miami. That's actually being handled by the Florida Highway Patrol.
Gotcha.
That's their primary jurisdiction. And
Chief, considering your Cuban roots, what is your take on why we're seeing these protests on the island right now? Why is now the time to speak out?
You know what? I think we've seen them over the years. I've been here since 1968, since I was a little, almost 5-year-old kid. And I think people are tired. They're tired of a government that is brutal, a government that does not let a very industrious people. I mean, think about it. This is a country that has people that can turn 1950 pickup trucks, not only have them work on the streets, but they can actually turn them into boats. And they end up in South Florida. So the Cuban people have a spirit that can't be broken, but I think they're at the breaking point now between the lack of freedom, the lack of food, the lack of economic opportunity, and the brutality of that regime. It's time for them to have freedom. And I just hope that these Cuban cops down there that are abusing, shooting, killing people, and these soldiers realize that they're sons and daughters of Cuba, and they need to be with the people, not with the brutal government.
Do you think this is just a blip, or is this the beginning of something major? Is this a moment or a movement, as they say?
Well, I can tell you that as a Cuban American that loves this country, gets the greatest gift of all, which is freedom. We've had a lot of false starts, but I've never seen it. I don't think any of us have ever seen it spread out so far across Cuba. So I hope this is the beginning of the end. And I hope that someday I'll be able to step back into Cuba and visit my nation of birth. But I am American now, and even if it's free tomorrow, I plan on finishing my days in this nation that gave us the greatest gift of all, which is freedom. But I hope it's the beginning of the end, and only time will tell. And I just ask for the prayers for the Cuban people that are being brutalized by just a horrible regime.
And Chief, before we let you go, just a few seconds left. If you had President Biden's ear for 30 seconds, what would you tell him America should do, if anything?
Well, you know, it's kind of like the whole world is watching. We heard that with the George Floyd marches, which I agreed. You know, we needed to have reform in our country, make policing better. But we need to, this country that's being held hostage by a horrific government, we need to stand up and support freedom in Cuba once and for all.
Chief, thanks so much for giving us a few minutes tonight. We appreciate your time, and certainly we will keep an eye on how things progress both here and, of course, in Cuba. Thank you again, sir.